Huge game, man. You know, it's Super Bowl in itself. You know,
As one of the greatest players in the franchise history, what's your mindset heading in? Heading in, you got tail of the two MVPs, and like you said, this is a Super Bowl in itself. How do you feel as a Raven?
excited, man, because you're on the road, so it's a little bit less distractions. You know what I'm saying? A little bit more less distractions on the road, so they can focus in. That's all we should be saying. We ain't we ain't leaving here without a W.
Does it surprise you that the at least the odds makers have the road team as a favorite? It's really close. It's almost a pick 'em, but the Ravens currently are the favorite for this game.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. You know, they probably trying to motivate Buffalo too. You know, we all see that stuff.
Obviously, this is a big quarterback matchup. 1-2 an MVP race. In Ed Reed's mind, who is the MVP this season? Is it Lamar or is it Josh?
Lamar Jackson, man, no question about it. You know, Josh had a great year, no doubt, but he haven't had Lamar's year. He's had an MVP year, but he hadn't had Lamar's year. So it's just for me, it's just talk. It's like a race, right? Lamar's here in the race, dude. Like, there's no question about it. Only thing that brings him up if somebody trips Lamar, and nobody's tripped Lamar. Even if this game goes the other way, it's a team sport. Lamar don't lose this game, or lose any game by himself, should I say? So it's a team sport, man. For both of those guys. They nobody's talking about their offensive line. Like, why nobody's talking about those guys' offensive linemen? I have yet to hear a question about how good Buffalo or the Ravens offensive line is, or how good those guys are blocking for those guys.
Well, you bring that up. I mean, not only do you, on the Ravens side of it, how good is that offensive line? You look at what Derrick Henry did this year. Look what Lamar does in the running game and the passing game. Who has the
Yeah,
edge? Who has the
and
edge in
for
the offensive line on
and
this weekend?
and for years they, talked about protecting Lamar and the line not doing this, and that, and the same for Josh Allen because he's taken a lot of hits over the years. So I think it's big ups to both organizations for the adjustments that they made to protect their quarterbacks. Because I watched them and I've talked about it in interviews today about Josh Allen taking hits, and that's how you get to him. But that's how you get to any quarterback. It's not just him. If you hit any quarterback, it affects them. Hits have taken quarterbacks out of the league. You know what I'm saying? So it's proven. Protect your quarterback, and you give yourself a chance.
One more question on the game, and then we'll get to this cool thing you're doing with DirecTV. I know you coach. You got the bust behind you. You're one of the greatest defensive players of all time. How does this Ravens defense shut down Josh Allen and that Bills offense?
Play together, man. They got to play together. They got to be on the same page, and execute better than the other team. Execute better and a lot more than the other team. There's some stuff intertwined in there, but that's what it comes down to. Who's going to do it the best?
Are you going to be at the game? You going to Buffalo or no?
I wanted to. I wanted to go, man, because I used to coach in Buffalo. And this has been a good one, but I can't make it. I got responsibilities, man. I got to wear the carrots.